I'm Catherine of GamingCast.net, and I'm going to do an unboxing of something you'll probably guess. I've already said it on other videos, and because it came out today, well, at least in the UK it did, and that is a Playstation Vita. Oh, it's got a pen on it. So I bought, as you can see down here, a 3G model. I'm sure a lot of people might think I've wasted my money by spending the extra £50, but I always like to get the kind of top end model, just in case they ever do release any games that use the GPS or any other kind of stuff like that. So I went for this, and because as it says here, if you put £5 on the Vodafone SIM card that you get with it, you get Wipeout 2048. So you paid £5 for Wipeout as well, and then you just download it off the PSN. I probably won't stick with the Vodafone SIM card though. It doesn't really say, because you don't get that much data for £5 you don't get much data at all, and there's better SIM cards out there which have better data plans and stuff like that. And it's SIM unlocked because I put my O2 one in there and it works fine. So the box is quite nice. It's all quite small and compact, as you can see here. You got Wipeout and a picture of Uncharted on the back. Oddly, my thing, it has a sticker on it saying it's property of Sony, which is really weird. But my copy of Uncharted had that as well. I bought it from Game. Their bundles were a bit crap, but I bought it from Game. So yeah, the bottom opens up just like that, and it's quite a nice box because they've saved on card by not having flaps at the sides. Just opens up like that, and you're presented with it. I've got my various receipts here. Put those on the floor. And there was the Vita there as well, which is currently charging. So in the box, you've got like your usual stuff. So you get your AR cards, which are for use with certain games. I haven't done anything with these yet, mainly because I've only had the chance to play it from, I think it was about 7 o'clock, and I got stuck in Lumines, however you want to say it, for about an hour, and haven't played that many other things yet either. I mean, I played other few things, but I'll go to that later. So you get the AR cards in there, you get a plug with the bit that you pop it in, so it's got a hole there, and the hole on the other side for the USB. Which isn't a standard USB. It's a standard USB for anything I know. So you do have the plug with it, but I will just be using the USB because I'm always near a computer or a plug that has a USB hole in it. Well, of the other side, of course. But that's the end that goes in the Vita. Apologies for my crappy looking nails. It's got the PlayStation logo on it. Not on the other side though, it's got the standard USB logo. So I charged it the second I got it, but as I've played it for about 3 hours, the battery is actually almost dead, but to be fair, I've had it on volume all the way up pretty much, and I think it's on the highest brightness setting. I'm not entirely sure about that, because I haven't fiddled around with the settings too much. So back into here. Move out the way. Then you also get your standard kind of safety guide, guarantee, and also any warranty information, plus the a little leaflet saying, "Hey, sign up for PSN," for anyone who doesn't have one. Then in the 3G one, you get a little Vodafone SIM card thing. So you just cut it open, and it's just got a SIM card in there and little bits of information. I've put mine in my Vita, and it's got a SIM number and a phone number on the back. The reason it has a phone number is because you need a phone number to top it up. Even though, of course, you can't use it as a phone. So they go in there. And then you get a quick start guide, which is actually the only real instructions. You don't get a proper instruction book with all the other pieces of information. So just telling you everything you need to know pretty much about trying to play games, and do other things. And then there's a little advertisement as well. PlayStation Store in the box. And saying there's near as well, and live area. That's all that you get inside the box. The Vita comes in one of those little things that everything comes in these days. And those little foamy feeling pouches, I don't know. Yeah, so unlike the original PSP, you don't get a carry case with it. So you have to buy one. I have not bought one yet. So I'm not sure how I'm going to take my Vita to work tomorrow to put on it at all. So I'll have to make a pouch out of something or see if it'll fit in any of my PSP pouches, but it won't because it's so massive. But yeah, so there's the box. You can know whether it's a 3G box or not because it has that at the bottom, and of course it advertises Vodafone at the top otherwise. I really quite like the box. It's slim, so it can fit in nice places because it's not too thick, and because it is a handheld you would expect it to have a small box anyway. It does say that it's region 2. However, of course, just like every other Sony product at the moment, it is region 3. Unlike the PS2 and before. So I bought a few games with it. I've bought myself a copy of Lumines, as I said, or Lumines. I got this for about, I think it was $21.95, which was pretty good. I picked up a copy of Touch My Katamari, because I'm a Katamari fan. Although so far, I am slightly disappointed. And then I, of course, got Uncharted as well. They have the cutest boxes in the world. They're absolutely tiny. I really like it. They're very thin. Although I will make one complaint. Not about Lumines, because that's fine. About Uncharted. There is no cut in here because it's in my PSP. Not that I've started playing it yet. But you open it up and there's nothing here. There's no manual. Nothing. Katamari. I've been given a code to get, to save £8 off Ridge Racer. And that's all that was inside there. And then Lumines actually had, I'm going to start calling it Lumines because everyone else I know calls it that. And I've always said Lumines. Has an instruction book. I will take out one of the carts, Katamari's cart, and just show you. They're absolutely teeny tiny. Move that. Tiny. There you go. Although now it's in focus, I will just, although it'll go out of focus of course, I will bring over a 3DS game. Just to show you apps how actually tiny they are. There you go. Tiny. They're kind of like a little SD card, but even smaller. So they are very, very small. So even easier to lose them if you don't look after them. Put my 3DS back over there. Get back up on here. Yeah, I really quite like it. Of course, then it means it's easier to carry lots of them. Although I've only got 3 at the moment anyways. But yeah. It's quite interesting because they make it known exactly what they use on the back, similar to how the Wii does it, but it's more control methodology. So it says that you can do it analog stick, rear and touch screen. Well, rear pad and touch screen. Oh, I can use the rear one. Okay. Obviously, I believe with this you have to change the settings to have it on the rear touchpad, because when I played it, it didn't seem to do anything if I used that. And then as you can see, Uncharted uses a few more things. So yeah, they're what I picked up. But as well as those, popped a few things on here as well. I'll unplug it. So here's the console. It's a little bit fingerprinty, as I have been playing on it. So you've got the analog sticks, which are actually quite nice. The buttons, which are quite close to the analog sticks. You've got a little bit to put a little gearing-y thing on, little dangly thing. Although, of course, if you put something like that on it, you want to be careful you don't scratch the screen at all. You've got very tiny select and start buttons here. I'm trying to get my TV in it. Then on the top here, you've got the power button, the game slot, which as I said has Uncharted in it. You've got another slot which is apparently for accessories and things. I have a USB that has that that connector for my camera. And then you've got the volume buttons as well as, of course, the L and the R. Then you've got the mic. I believe the mic is that microphone. Then we've got, only on a 3G model, you've got the SIM card slot there, which has a little tray that you put the SIM card in, and then you just slot it back inside. And then at the bottom here, we've got memory card slot. Oh, actually, yeah. So I've got a 16GB memory card, as that is the max capacity over here. I probably shouldn't take it out because I've a game running right now, I believe. They're absolutely tiny. Actually, I've still got it on. I won't take it out, but I can show you. Oh no, I can't. Where's my little thing gone? Oh, I've lost it. They're that big, pretty much. Tiny. Almost, well, about micro SD size, almost. But not a micro SD, it's a proprietary little memory card. And then at the bottom here, you've got that USB port, which will use to charge it, as well as the headphone port. Then you've got a camera here, and then another camera on the back. And then this is, of course, the touchpad on the back, which has the nice, try not to get the light in it. Focus. No, it's too busy focusing on the light. It's got the PlayStation buttons on it. You can kind of see it, just not that well in focus. Overall, it's quite nice. It's very big. You've got these bits to hold your hands, well, to keep your fingers with in, which is slightly inset, so that you're not got your fingers on here all the time, because games that use this, of course, will get annoying if you accidentally do that when you're holding it. So you kind of hold it like this, which feels a little odd because your hands are quite far away from each other, whereas of course with the controller they're closer together. So this is also the home button here. I never said that, of course. If I press the power button, lame. Doesn't like that. I took out the SIM card. And starting up. Oh, I had Uncharted running. Good thing I didn't take out Uncharted. So I've got a picture of Toro as my start screen, just because it was a blank kind of blue colour. I just wanted to put something in there. Okay, as you can see, it's now got signal with Vodafone, and with pretty much everything, it's got this kind of little page peeler thing. Just drag it back. So you can customize your main screen. I've got a different Toro, and on this page another Toro, but I haven't changed this page yet, so it's blue, which is slightly annoying. And this is like the games and stuff. So it installs a game when you play it for the first time. So I've got a Lou Mines, a Touch of My Katamari, and a Uncharted little thing on there. I think it's a shame that you can't zoom the logos out from the looks of it. I have not played with this too much, so I could be wrong about anything I say. But for example, if you wanted to know how to change the background, you hold down, then there's a little image picture button there, and then you can select from a variety of colours or from your album. So it's, as you can see, Toros. I'll go with that one again. And then it changes it, and it shows it in a smaller view, but it zooms back in when you go back. Okay, so it's kind of like a pattern going on now. So I have the upside down Tory. You can also move around where the icons are and add extra pages from that kind of little menu. So by default you get all this kind of stuff on there. So you've got a welcome park, which is like getting used to the controls and a few other things, and it also has trophies, which is pretty cool. I haven't used party or near or friends or group messaging or network operator. Why is that even a main thing on the menu? You can remove that though. Wow, so you can change. I don't know why they've put a thing to have settings on. It's really weird. I suppose maybe you can do Vodafone and stuff from in there. But so if you're in a program and you press the home button, it takes you back here, and then you can either leave it open or you can close it. And I really quite like that feature. I also like how the things jiggle around. I've used the photo stuff. I haven't done anything with remote play, videos, maps. I've installed the content manager on my PC, so I could do the system update. But mainly I've just been playing a few games. I haven't really looked into everything yet. I need a few evenings, I guess, to play around with everything else. But so there's a few free things, which I believe are the AR games. So I downloaded Cliff Diving. I've got Frobisher Says, because it was one of the games in the pre-order pack, which is very cool, so I recommend you check it out. Hungry Giraffe is a PSP minigame. I bought Mutant Blobs Attack, which is Drinkbox Studios' new title, and their first Vita title, of course. Yeah, I mean, everything seems quite nice. It has eaten the battery away a bit, but there wasn't much I could really do about that. And it's quite a nice little console, really. I quite like it. I suppose you could say there's not a huge variety of games on it. The 3 games I picked up are pretty much what I want. Oh, I'll have Wipeout as well when I do the £5 top-up thing. But otherwise, I was quite interested in a lot of the downloadable titles and some of the upcoming titles. So like the Persona fighting, was it a fighting game? Either way, they're doing a Persona game for it. Gravity Days over here, is it? Gravity Days. I'm looking forward to Level 5's RPG if it ever comes out over here. Of course, the cool thing is you can import games. You can't though use a Japanese PSN account or a US PSN account if you have a PAL account on there already, because you only get one account on the console. So it means you can't really share it with friends. But yeah, okay, it was expensive, but I'm quite happy with it. Well, I will just quickly do. I'm sure everyone else has done it in their videos. DS games flying everywhere. I would turn my PSP on, but I'm sure it has no battery. So my nice PSP. I do like this PSP, except for the battery life, but I hate the battery life on this too. Here they are. There isn't a huge amount of difference. It might actually fit in my pouch. It just, I think the main thing is it feels bigger because it's got the much larger screen. But otherwise, they're not that much different. It's just a look thing, I suppose. But yeah, PS Vita. I'm happy. If you have bought one, I hope you are happy too. And yes, I hope you enjoyed my video. And I will be doing a Last Story limited edition unboxing when that arrives. And perhaps a pickups video at some point soon, just showing a few of the things I've bought that I haven't done videos on. And I suppose next after Last Story might be Mass Effect 3. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.